if you're trying to decide between the Eufy S1 Pro versus Momcozy Air 1 wearable breast pumps, then stick around. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the similarities and differences between these two wearable breast pumps so you can decide which one best fits your needs. Now, let's get started and take a look at the design. Both of these are really small in terms of wearable breast pumps. You can see they both cup in my hand really easily. When we compare them on the side, you will notice they are a little bit different. The Momcozy Air 1 comes with this ultra slim design, so it will not protrude out as much as the Eufy S1 Pro. It also has this more natural breast-like teardrop shape, which I do love. So when wearing these in the bra, the Momcozy Air 1 will look a little more natural. However, keep in mind you are wearing a wearable breast pump, so this will be the additional on your breasts. In terms of design, the Momcozy Air 1 has a slightly larger capacity. It's up to 6 ounces. The Eufy S1 Pro is only 5. I also really love this fully transparent collection cup, so you can easily see where your nipple is aligned. This is great if you're new to pumping and just trying to figure out your alignment. Having correct alignment is really important, so that's just a little perk of this transparent collection cup. You can't quite see that on the Eufy. Design-wise, we also have the different buttons and modes. Now I'll go through those shortly, but you can see here neither of these have an LED screen. They are app integrated, so ideally you are going to want to use both of these on the app, especially the Momcozy Air 1. Whilst you can control it with the buttons, it's really hard to track where you're at, what mode you're on, what suction level. Ideally, it's app integrated. With the Eufy S1, you do have a little bit more options. You can see with the dots what settings you're on, but again, there's no inbuilt timers, there's no LED screen. It really is a pump that you are going to want to use with the app. Now, both of these do come with apps. I really do like both of these. I think they are, Momcozy and the Eufy have the best apps for the wearable breast pumps at the moment. Within them both, they have professional modes. They have the ability to customize your own pumping rhythms. Really, both have a lot to love about their apps, so that is fantastic with both of these pumps. In terms of suction, the Eufy S1 Pro has a slightly higher suction, up to 300 millimeters of mercury, but in comparison, the Momcozy Air 1's up to 280 millimeters of mercury, so they really are very comparable. Where they do differ is the Eufy only has 7 different suction levels to choose from. And while this is more than enough, having more can be better. The Momcozy Air 1 has up to 15 different suction levels. So it just gives you that extra opportunity to find a suction level that best works for you. In terms of on-pump modes, the Eufy only comes with 2, your stimulation and your expression. The Air 1 also has a 3rd mixed mode. So this is a combination of both the stimulation and the expression patterns, the shorter stimulation, the longer expression. So that's great for the on-pump. I guess though, when using the app, doesn't overly matter because you do have the professional modes in both of these and they run you through different cycles. So unless you're using the pump without the app, they again are really comparable. Where the Eufy S1 significantly differs is behind this flange here, it has heat flow technology. So there is a heating pad behind your Eufy S1 Pro The heating is great for comfort and also helping with overall milk output. So that is a really nice part of the S1 Pro, and really it's generally why most people look to buy a Eufy pump, is for their heat flow technology. A lot of good response to having that. That said, the Air 1 doesn't have it, but you will see the flanges are significantly different. While the Eufy has a more standard silicone flange, I quite like it. It's got almost a velvety feel to it, so you don't end up getting a lot of the bits of fluff sticking to it, which is great. It's got a 105-degree flange angle to mimic the baby's mouth, but it is quite standard in terms of design, whereas you see with the Air 1, it has this really soft, flexible flange. Now, I love this for being able to mold to your breast, and we want to have this as molded to our breast as possible to help with the suction. Any air leaks are going to affect your suction and potentially milk leaks. So having this really flexible flange, I really do love. Both come in a 24mm flange size. They both come with inserts. So again, really great, which is what you expect from two of the most high-profile wearable breast pumps on the market. In terms of noise, again, very similar. I will play them so you can hear. So the Eufy S1 Pro is up to 46 decibels. The Momcozy Air 1. Let me just press play. So this is up to 45 decibels, so there's about 1 decibel quieter. What you will notice is both of these are very discreet in terms of noise. You may notice them in a completely quiet office type setting, but with a little bit of background noise. They are whisper quiet. Anything under 50 dB is really ideal. So sitting around the 45, 46 dB is great. Now, let's talk batteries, because this is where both of these pumps shine. They come with these fantastic rechargeable carry cases. So this will extend your battery life up to 5 days for both of the pumps. They are magnetic chargers, so they simply clip in. No need for all the cords. They both can be charged via USB-C, so very easy to use. Both have a magnetic charging cable, so you can charge these without the carry case as well. In terms of carry case size, they're almost identical. They're both hard shell. I really do love this for extending your battery life. Great for pumping on the go. In terms of differences though, they really are almost identical. The only other main difference is the price, and this is where the Eufy is slightly cheaper. It retails around the $350 mark. The Momcozy Air 1 is $370. Not a lot in it when we are talking that price range. I do have discount codes for both of them. I will add those into the comments. So if you do want to get 16% off the Eufy, use the code, or 15% off the Momcozy. Again, it puts them still in a very similar price bracket. So which one to choose? I think with the Momcozy Air 1, I really do love this ultra thin design, the transparency, There's a lot to love. Again, the flange, it has the extra suction levels, although the suction strength is slightly less. You do have more flexibility, especially with that third pumping mode. However, the Eufy also comes with the heating. So which one to choose really depends on, do you prefer the discretion of the Momcozy Air 1 with the slim profile, the extra features, or do you prefer the heating of the Eufy S1 Pro? Both, I think, are fantastic options. It will really just come down to your personal choice. So I hope this video helps. If it has, please give me a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask and I'll do my best to answer. And again, I'll add those affiliate links into the comments so you can grab yourself a bargain if you feel either of these is the right breast pump for you. Cheers.